Good morning. Well, it's morning for me. It might not be morning for you. Welcome to my week of hell. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna make it. It's late for check-in and arrival time for the ferry. So yeah, I don't know if we're gonna make it. I'm just giving you that update as we go along. Everything that could go wrong with this drive, when it comes to driving, has gone wrong. Right, let me explain the week of hell. It's currently Wednesday, and I have got 4 weddings in a row in 3 countries. Well, I'm calling it 3 countries, it might as well be. I've stopped at Stonehenge. I'm at a park up on the way. I'm about 15-20 minutes from my wedding, and I'm actually literally parked right by Stonehenge. So that's interesting. Loads of vans here, but it's not about them. It's not about Stonehenge. It's about my week from hell. Now, I've been looking forward and dreading this week for the past 6 months, let's say. For those of you that are familiar with the channel, know that I'm a professional photographer and professional videographer. If you're new here, welcome. My name's Curtis, and I make videos about my weekly van life trips and all sorts of stuff. But my job is I run my own business as a professional photographer and videographer. I predominantly shoot weddings. I travel all over the country doing weddings for couples that book me. Best job I've ever done. I absolutely love it. However, this week I've got 4 in a row. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday and Saturday. But this particular 4 in a row is 3 countries. I'm calling it 3 countries. 4 different venues, obviously. 4 weddings, 3 countries. And it's a lot of driving, and in particular the last wedding, where that last one is, it's going to be touch and go whether I can make it or not. So I'm risking quite a fair bit, to be honest. Today's wedding is in just outside of Stockbridge, I think, which is Salisbury Way, if you're familiar. Let me do the map. So wedding number 1 of the week is Wednesday in Stockbridge, I think, which is just between Salisbury and Southampton, down this way. Wedding number 2 is where I leave England and head over to Wales, South Wales. It's country number 2. And that is just outside of Cardiff. So, and then wedding number 3 is back in England, in a place called Bowood. If you're familiar with Bowood House, it's around there. And then wedding number 4, and this is where the 3rd country-ish comes in, is on the Isle of Wight. Now, I know it's still part of England, but I have to get a ferry from England, or mainland, to the Isle of Wight. So I'm classing it as 3 countries. My issue really isn't the first 2, even the 3rd wedding. My issue is I need to be on the Isle of Wight for Saturday, to shoot the wedding on Saturday. And I need to get from Bowood to Portsmouth to get my ferry onto the Isle of Wight. Now, I could get a ferry on the Saturday morning, but ideally I'd like to know that I'm on the Isle on the Friday, ready to shoot the wedding on the Saturday. This, the first part of this video, apart from me talking, blabbering on, which I will cut most of it out, it's going to be fairly straightforward. I'm going to be driving from one wedding to another, probably staying in the car park of the wedding venue I'll be shooting the next day, just because it's easier. And then it really gets interesting on Friday night. Right, I know there's no microphone, and I'm sorry if the audio is really bad, but that is wedding number 1 done. It's getting late. Time for the however long it's going to take me to drive to Wales, South Wales, just past Cardiff, I believe. That was a hot one. It's absolutely sweltering, but we move. 1 down, 3 to go. Every time the sun goes down, you're all I want, and I want it back. You are my mind. Good morning. As you've seen from the opening shot, hopefully I stayed in the car park. I tucked myself out of the way. There was a few guests there from the wedding previously, so I just tucked myself in the corner, stayed there last night. Relatively uneventful, apart from we did have a storm. We are going through the big heat wave at the end of May at the moment, and we did have a bit of a storm which cleared the air. Then we had a bit of rain, and now it's cooled right down considerably. I was ready to wear a really light sleeve shirt today, but I'm going to wear this top because it's a bit thicker. But yeah, it cleared the air a little bit. I've had some rain. It's spitting now, and it's supposed to stop in about 5 minutes and then just be overcast, so a lot cooler today as opposed to yesterday's wedding. But yeah, ready to jump straight into work today, and then we leave here this evening probably about 8 p.m. and then we head to Bowood for wedding number 3. But so yeah, let's go and film number 2, and I will catch up with you when I finish that wedding. South Wales, second country. Tick. Time to get on the road and head back to country number 1, England. So I'm just going to head over to the third wedding venue and park up there, and I will see you in the morning. How long does it say to get there? Bowood. From here is an hour and 25 minutes, and it is 67 miles or 70, so call it 70 miles. There, it's 8:15. Not much else to say. I'm going to head over to there, see if I can park it. It might be a bit difficult to park at this venue because it's a hotel. Well, actually, it should be easier. It's a golf course, and the hotel and spa is right next to the golf course, so hopefully I should be able to blend in because there'll be hotel guests there, staying there anyway. So yeah, I will see you bright and early in the morning. Well, it might not be bright and early, I need a rest, but I will see you in the morning. Day 3. Hello. Right. Let me move you down a bit. Good. It's actually good afternoon. Actually, to be fair, it's evening. It's 5. It's almost 5 p.m. And sorry, no fancy angles, no fancy sequence. Just because today's wedding was a bit more logistical than I remembered, because it was a church wedding. The bride was getting married. The bride was getting ready at home, and then we've come to the reception venue, the venue is in Bowood. So I actually drove to Bowood, which is a golf course, and then stayed on the outskirts of the golf course because I wasn't here. Initially in the morning, I had to go to the bride's house, which was about 20 minutes in one way, then the church was 20 minutes the other way, and then it was here, which is back 20 minutes to here. So now I'm at Bowood, where we've stopped for food, as in the guests are eating. So I've just actually come to talk to you and tell you that essentially this is where it gets real and it hits the fan, if anywhere's going to hit the fan, because today is the day we need to leave here and we need to get to the Isle of Wight today. I need to get there today just because the wedding's tomorrow. I need some rest, obviously, and I just like the peace of mind to be on the Isle ready for tomorrow's wedding. The times, I don't know, I'm looking at the time now. The times are tricky to say the least, because we've got The last ferries, my ferry is the last ferry that leaves Portsmouth today that goes to the Isle of Wight, which is 11:10, so call it 11 p.m. I believe check-in is, you've got to be checked in as in waiting to get on the ferry 30 minutes before it leaves, because obviously they need time to get you on the ferry, etc. and stuff like that. So yeah, and I don't know what time I'm going to be leaving here yet. Obviously I still have a job to do here. I can't just leave at any time, so I don't actually know. So it's going to be a mad rush when we leave here to get to Portsmouth. So I just thought I'd say hello, I'm alive. This is day 3. This is the wedding number 3 or 4 in a row. And up until now it's been a breeze. It's been normal day to day. Instead of going home, I've been driving to the next venue and staying in the van, which is fine. Now this is where we get into the crunch. So that's where we're at. I'm going to go back and finish working this wedding as I would normally do, and I will speak to you very soon, which for you will probably be seconds, for me a few hours. All right, so let's get going. See you in a minute. Right, we are on the road. We are just leaving. We are just leaving Bowood, the venue, the wedding. We're just leaving the wedding, and that window's open. It doesn't need to be open. And we are en route to Portsmouth to get the ferry. Now this is where it gets real. Again, didn't have any time for any fancy camera angles. It was just a case of pack my stuff up, get in the get in the van and drive as quickly as possible. My ferry is scheduled to depart at 11:10. I need to check in 30 minutes before. Check-in closes 30 minutes before the ferry departs. So that is 20 to 11. Satellite navigational system says we're getting to the ferry terminal at 22:38. So this is how fine it is. This is how fine it is. And yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna make it. That's without any potential stops. I hope to God I don't have to stop. I'm just gonna drive as quickly as blooming possible, legally, of course, legally, and get there as soon as possible. So yeah, it's been a bit of a whirlwind, as I thought it might be at this point, because of the state of what I'm trying to achieve and what I'm trying to do. Yeah, so at this point I don't know if I'm gonna make it. Am I losing my sunglasses? To get on this ferry today, and I need to be on the Isle today, ready for another wedding tomorrow. So yeah, it's touch and go. The good things and the thoughts are caving in. You're all I have. So stick around. Right. We are still driving. We are in a bigger predicament than initially thought. So I think there was some sort of road closed, and the sat-nav's done that thing where it reroutes you to avoid the road closure. It wasn't when I first left, but I think it might be a night closure. Sat-nav said we were going to get there at 10:38, which would have been 2 minutes inside that deadline. Okay. Now, because of this road closure thing, the sat-nav has now gone up in time, and we are now scheduled to get there at 10:50. So that is 20 minutes before we're due to depart. 10 minutes late for check-in and arrival time for the ferry. So yeah, I don't know if we're gonna make it. I'm just giving you that update as we go along. So yeah, another further update. It's been about literally 5 minutes after the previous update, and I was right. There was a major road closure overnight on the A34, which leads down to the M3, I believe. I could be wrong in the M3 bit, but it's definitely the A34. That's the road I was on. It's like a dual carriageway. The next best thing to a motorway, basically. One of those long ones that cuts through the country, basically, because there's no motorways down to Portsmouth from where I was. So yeah, the A34 was closed overnight. which means I'm now off of the A34 and I'm going on the Andover Road, heading, I don't think it is Andover I'm heading towards, because I think I've gone through Andover previously. Could be wrong. But yeah, I'm off the A34, which would have taken me nice and straight down to Portsmouth, so I'm now backroading it, even more backroading it to get down there. We've now hit roadworks, 4-lane motorway, M27 I'm on now, and we've hit road M27 I'm on now. I'm 16 miles out, but we've now hit roadworks where 4 lanes are down to 1, and we've got a speed limit of 40-50 miles an hour. Everything that could go wrong with this drive, when it comes to driving, has gone wrong. Oh, so I'm here, I'm just pulling into the ferry port. I can see all the cars waiting. I am obviously late. All traffic check-in. All traffic check-in. There's someone on the gate. Am I gonna make it? Am I gonna make it? This is the question. I don't know. Hello, my love. 10 past 11 ferry, is that right? Do you need to scan something? I'm late, aren't I? I made it. Sorry about the suspense there. I thought I'd make it as suspenseful as I possibly could. But I made it. I'm on the ferry. I made my ferry time as well. It's currently 11:15 and we've set sail. Do you say set sail? But I'll let you watch. We'll go back and let you watch what happened, me getting on the ferry now. Hello, my love. 10 past 11 ferry, is that right? Do you need to scan something? I'm late, aren't I? Thank you so much. I was worried I wasn't going to make it. Thank you. I'm in! I am in, I am in, I am in. We're in Bay 16, baby. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm in the queue to get on the ferry. So we are due to depart in 20 minutes. Oh, the barrier's opening. The barrier's opening. So we should be getting on soon. I don't really care what order I get on, as long as I get on it. As long as I get on it, I don't care. Where am I going? Oh, I'm gonna be the first. I'm gonna be the first one off. I'm gonna be the first one off when it comes to getting off. So I think we've got about an hour on this ferry now. So I'm gonna get off, use the loo, hopefully get a drink and some food, fingers crossed, because I'm starving. Let's see what happens. So yeah, that was it. I'm on the ferry. Top tip: leave your car unlocked or van unlocked when you come on the ferries, because it sets the alarm off, and I came up like an idiot and heard my alarm going off downstairs, so I had to go down and undo it. I'm going to back at the wedding I shot today in preparation for tomorrow's wedding. And we still have to find a park up for this evening, to somewhere to stay. I'm not going to go to the venue because, like today, I'm not going straight to the venue in the morning. It's a church wedding and then back to a venue, so I'm going to have to find somewhere to park up on the aisle. I will join you back once we get off the ferry. Got about an hour, so Well, 45 minutes. So yeah, see you in a minute. Right, back in the van. Oh, it's getting late now. It's 10 to 12, and we're gonna head to a park up that I found on Park for a Night. Never parked here. I've been to the Isle before, but I've never been to this park up. Everyone says it's beautiful. It's quite popular, so I'm wondering if I'm going to be able to get a space when I get there. We'll find out. We've made it to our park up for the evening, and it's a full moon. As you've seen when we drove in, there's 2 cars there. A van is parked way over there, not near the view, and a car that I've pulled up next to. That car's now gone, so it's just me parked up, and I can already tell that this park up's going to be an absolute corker in the morning. Because it's a full moon out and I can see valleys, what I think might be water. So I'm very excited to see that in the morning, first light. But yeah, I'm here, locked up, blacked out, very tired. It's midnight, so technically I made it to the Isle yesterday, technically. But I made it to the Isle when I wanted to make it, which I'm very chuffed about. I genuinely had no idea if I was going to make it or not, but I did. And I'm here, I'm parked up with good time to get enough rest before tomorrow morning / lunchtime to back up, and then I jump into bed, get some sleep, and I'll see you guys in the morning, hopefully maybe bright and early, and we'll take a look at this beautiful view. Fingers crossed it's beautiful. Yeah. I've never seen it before, but we should be good. But no, we made it. Yeah. Time to get some sleep. Good night. Good morning. Oh, I feel exhausted. I think everything's catching up with me now. It's about 8 a.m. It's about 8 a.m. in the morning, and I'm going to get up, make a cup of tea, grab some breakfast. I got some croissants I bought on the ferry. So, yeah, I didn't sleep too badly. Didn't sleep great. I think it's time to get rid of the teddy fleece blanket now, seeing as we're heading into summer. But, yeah. But yeah, I just think everything's catching up with me now. But I'm going to get up and I'll show you this view. Fingers crossed it's as good as I think it is. So there we have it. There's the view. Don't know how much justice that gives, but there's the other van that I shared the car park with. No one else is here. Just me. So I'm gonna have some breakfast. The gentleman that's in that van is just cooked up some breakfast, and he's gone up to the top of the hill. I don't know if you can see him in the background, just here. He's made a cup of tea or coffee, and he's gone up to enjoy the view. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. Grab some of my croissants, make a cup of tea, and go up and sit up on the hill and enjoy the view. I'm going to close out the video. I don't know what this video is going to be like at this point, but it's been a mad 4 days. I hope I've got that across in the video, because it really has been a mad 4 days. But I hope you enjoyed it. I've enjoyed the madness. Time to got one more wedding to film today, and then I can relax for a bit. So yeah, I'm going to end this video here and say, as always, thank you so much for watching. If you want to follow along the build, the finishing of the build, the van, or if you want to follow along more of the journey and just follow along the adventures, please make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. It really helps us out. It's completely free, and it just really helps support the channel and it helps us continue to make videos like this. We've got a very big announcement coming very soon. We're just waiting on a few more people to know about it before we announce it and share it on the channel, but very excited about that. Lots of trips coming up very soon, but yeah, make sure you follow along. Lots more content to come, and thank you as always, and thank you for following along. As always, see you next week. Love you, bye.